That's a romaine, baby romaine. Butter crunch, looking good. There's another random lettuce down there. I think it kind of looks like a romaine, but I'm not quite sure. I have only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these sad tomatoes that I neglect, and honestly I don't really care if these ones survive. I know that's cruel, but I've got a lot of tomatoes. And my lavender is doing okay. I've got one tomato plant here that I bought this one somewhere, I don't know, like Walmart or something, and I put some carrots around it because apparently carrots love tomatoes, or tomatoes love carrots, and whatever. There's a book titled something like that. And strawberry spinach there. There's a pineapple that if you look at Praxis, I think the name is, he showed a cute little video on how to turn your pineapple top into a plant, and so I'm hoping that in a few weeks that might look like something other than a dead pineapple. It's a cucumber there, some basil. Some of these plants out here are the ones that I keep inside, but it's so nice out today I thought I'd give them some sunshine. Some more tomatoes. It's the sunflowers that Garden Works gave to my son when we went there. And they're actually growing quite weirdly funky. There's one that's standing straight, that's kind of cool. The other ones are like longer and falling over and going all ziggy-zaggy everywhere, so. And here I've got an eggplant. Yeah, it's actually, oh, that might be a little too warm in there. Just kind of pop that open a bit. But yeah, I got an eggplant sprouting in there. My bee balm. More cucumbers, and over there some marigolds and snapdragons and basil. This one here's the basil. And tomato. My artichokes. Kind of looking funny. They're getting bigger. Some more basil on those ones there. Tomatoes and peppers. Still pretty small. More tomatoes. More tomatoes. Pretty small. Put my bay laurel in a pot. That way I can take it in the winter. This is my hanging tomatoes. This little guy, still pretty small. I don't think he's getting very much sun under there. Even though, you know, the basket is hanging in the sun. But underneath not so much, so I don't know if he'll do okay or not. This one's doing much better because it sticks out enough that it's actually catching some sun. Same with the purple sage on top, and there's another tomato plant behind it. Put some cages around my random tomato plants that I put in the garden because I kept wanting to look at them and I could never find them, so with the cage I can see them now. There's the other one. Catching some shade right now. So over here, I had these big dreams of having lots of hanging baskets, so I went out and bought some of, you know, these shepherd's hooks or whatnot, and realized that the hanging baskets that I'm putting on them are too heavy. So I thought, oh, well, when I put one on each end, they'll balance out, but then it falls over, like, you know, towards me or the other way, and it's not working so well. So I've got this doubled up right now. There's two of them side by side, but I guess that's what I get for buying the cheap shepherd hooks from Wally World instead of, you know, good ones from the nursery. And so some tomatoes underneath. These are ones that I started from seed. I have no idea if they're green zebra or brandywine. Only time will tell. And on the top of this one I've put some strawberry spinach, and on this one lettuce, and it might be too sunny here for the lettuce. I got around to planting stuff on the side here. You'll see I have chicken wire on top. It's because I planted my corn, some squash. I think maybe butternut squash I planted in there with the corn. And once they start popping up, I'm going to put some beans in there as well and do kind of a Three Sisters garden thing. The chicken wire is so that the birds and squirrels don't eat my seeds, because I'm having a huge problem with squirrels right now and birds. And this is a black currant bush that I put in not too long ago, and it's actually already got some very pretty flowers on it. Sorry, it's a little shaky. But yeah, so I didn't expect to get any berries from this for another year or two, but maybe there'll be a little cluster, who knows. And so yeah, put some more dahlias in here because I have so many left over, and then I put some more tomatoes in over here. I didn't want to put them too close to the corn because apparently corn and tomatoes do not like each other. So I decided to separate them with some dahlias, and maybe that'll attract some bees too. On the other side of the fence there, my neighbor's got some lavender planted, so that should also help with the bees and good birds and stuff. And this little twig sticking out is my red currant bush. It came in the mail the other day. Got that, I think, from Bessie's. That's my flowering currant. This, we're going to put some soil in there and some trellises and put some cucumbers in. I have to get some more rocks though. I don't quite have enough to put at the bottom to help with the drainage. My nasturtiums, my lobster with the strawberry spinach, rhubarb, nasturtium in the corner there, radishes. My red oak leaf lettuce is really starting to show its colors, shall we say. Arugula, it's actually growing faster than I thought it would. And some beans kind of starting up. I can't remember if I replanted those beans or if those are the beans that I assumed were dead. Pumpkin, that was from transplant. I started that one indoors and then kind of neglected it in a little tiny pot for a long time, and it seems to be doing okay though. It's actually, let's see if I can zoom in here. Got some little like flowers starting out. I don't know if I'll pick those off or whatnot until it gets bigger. And there's another pumpkin here. Two pumpkins that are, I put seeds in there and the birds kept eating them, so I think this is like the 4th or 5th try of putting pumpkin seeds in there. And they finally came up before the animals ate them. There's my blue-eyed grass, I think it's what it's called. Bee balm, it's getting taller. I love bee balm. And some sort of English daisy. Bachelor buttons are getting bigger. Borage, looking good. And in that little blank spot in the shade there, I've got some sunflower seeds, but I think the birds ate them, so I started some inside and maybe I'll transplant them. And then the front here, I put some dahlia tubers in, some border dahlias, so they don't get very tall, maybe like a foot tall or something. My cabbages are looking good. Everything's sort of, you know, the same in here. Got, I think that one is arugula. I could be wrong. Broccoli. My kale is just going nuts. I've really, I've been picking at this one a lot actually, all of these kales, because I really like them when they're small, but once the leaves get bigger, not so much. So at this point it's like, try to kill it. You can't kill it. So, tearing off leaves like every day. Cilantro. Spinach. I harvested some of this a couple days ago as well. Absolutely delicious. And good for you too. And this bed is the same since the last time I showed you, except a little bigger perhaps. And if anyone knows if these things are perennial, please let me know, because I'm thinking of tearing them out soon. But if they're perennial, I might put them in pots and save them for next year. And strawberries are starting to get some flowers on them. I'm not going to be too picky and pick off the flowers until they get bigger or whatnot. These strawberry plants have been kind of following me for a few years, so I don't expect that they're going to produce very many strawberries anyways. They kind of go in cycles of 3 years or something like that, and so I'm not expecting too many strawberries this year. And my mint's going nuts. Everything in this pot's going nuts actually, with the parsley. Absolutely insane.